Hello. I want to make a quick video here about why I run marathons. And just got through running, so I'm a little out of breath, and the cat's giving me the look. Feed me. So I've run 4 marathons, 3 of the Portland Marathon and 1 Eugene Marathon. The Portland Marathon rocks. Seriously, if you haven't done that marathon, you got to sign up. Eugene, it's pretty fun. Um, Running around the river is nice. But the thrill about Eugene is that you finish on the track where all the greats and legends and such where they all run. So that's pretty exciting. Not too excited about running through Springfield, but sorry, Springfield. Uh, the last marathon, my fourth marathon that I just finished here in October 2012. Uh, I had trained to get underneath 4 hours. My times are 4:11, 4:09, 4:11, and 4:13. The last one was 4:13, and I was hoping to get under 4 hours. And as I took off, I knew I wanted to be in front of the 4 hour pace group, and I started well behind them, like in the 4:15 area, because that's where I figured I might finish, even though I was shooting for faster. So I ran to catch up, and at just before the half-mile mark, I passed the 4 hour group. So I went from 4:15 to the 4 hour group. I don't know what the gun time difference was and all the calculus involved with how fast I was going and all that. I don't have a clue. Prior to that part, there's some pretty nice little hilly areas going through Northwest Portland. Pretty my favorite neighborhoods up there. And the St. John's Bridge is always fun. A lot of people go, "Oh my gosh, the St. John's Bridge." That that doesn't kill me. I mean, yeah, it's tiring, but the St. John's Bridge isn't what kills me. I don't have any hard memories for that. I know some people that every time they see the picture of the bridge, they just get a shudder. But I enjoy it. This was the first one, however, the St. John's Bridge, the first marathon that I actually walked a little bit up it. And the reason I did that, I wanted to conserve a little bit of my energy, and I thought that might help me in the end. So I walked it, probably about 1/5 of it or so. Most of it I ran. So I run and run and run and run and run, and I get down to where the University of Portland is, and a little squiggly part going downhill, and about mile 20 or so, and started to get kind of tired, but still feeling pretty good. Mile 22 or so, 21, 22. I mean, that's where everybody says, and that I've built that up in my head as like the spot because my first every marathon I've done in Portland around that time was when I started to really crash and hurt. So I had this negative expectation, like I was expecting to die at mile 21, 22. Uh, this is also the first marathon that I trained paleo. It took a while for my body to learn to not deal with carbs on those long runs. Woo, boy, was that killer. Uh, and so I was really experimenting, still learning really how to fuel myself on long runs. I mean, I ran 3:20s prior to this, uh, and each one, it's a learning experience. So I was still learning how to do it, and on the course, I drank water at every stop. I took the Carbolite, whatever fuel stuff at every stop. I ate bananas like crazy. Mile 21, I could feel I was running out of gas, and I grabbed a handful of crackers. And crackers are great, but mile 21, 22, who in the world can eat crackers at mile 22? You, sir, deserve a medal. So I'm trying to eat crackers like this. Just was not working so well. But I was eating bananas. I mean, if I saw it, I was eating it. Trying to get some, because I could feel it was coming. And I was slowing down. And the 4 hour pace group caught me about mile 22 or so. Uh, and I would slow it. I'd walk a little bit, stretch out my hammies. They were starting to cramp up. Keep going, and I'd stop and stretch them out some more. And it was hurting, but I was still going. And I saw this lady on the sign on the side of the road say, "Grit got you this far." ... So I was like, doggone right, grit will get me the rest of the way. So I put my head down and I some more. And mile 22, that was a long mile. Mile 22, I stopped one time to stretch my legs. I'd done it a couple times already, but this time I stopped to stretch my legs. And I grabbed a hold to a tree and I squatted down, really stretch out the tops. And oh, did it hurt. Oh, and I got all the way down and pain just washed over me. I just felt this overwhelming hopelessness, futile. It was like, why go on? You can make this all stop. There's one little part of my voice said, you know what? If you stop now, you're going to have to walk the rest of the way. And that's, let's see, it's 5 miles. It'll take you all doggone day to walk 5 miles. So no, you can't stop. But that was really, really tiny. Big part of the voice was, give up. There's no way you can do this. Just quit. This hurts too much. And seriously, I mean, for a second, I felt tears come in my eyes. Just, what is this? I got emotional and just wanted to give up. I cannot stress that enough, how much I wanted to give up. And then, while I'm down there and I'm at the last bit that I've got, like, there's nothing else. All I want to do is just sit down, get a ride back, something. I'm sure I could, there's whatever. I just want to sit down. That part right there, this other voice in me, right over here, has been waiting for this part. And this voice said, okay, this is the point that you've been waiting for. This moment right here. You can talk about this. You can dream about it. You can write about it. You can read about it. You can whatever you want about it. But you will never know until you are it. And this is it right here. This moment. Can you go on? Do you have what it takes to go on? This is the moment you wanted for. You just can't wake up out of the morning and say, do I have what it takes? You got to put yourself in those situations. And as I'm down there, stretching out my legs, and I just wanted to give up, and I was like, yes, this is the moment that I wanted to get to. This moment right here. Do I have what it takes? And I stood back up, and I ran some more. I got a good wind about mile 24. Mile 26, there must be some people like, who was that crazy person? Because my arm was gone. I mean, I lost the circulation in my arm. Birthmark. So my arm is weak. I'm going, drool, spit. Everything I have, I'm just leaving it on the course. And I pushed myself, and I finished. 4:13, but hey, I finished. That's more important to me than what my time is. Yes, my goal is under 4 hours, and I'll probably do another one, even though I'm 42 right now, and every year I say, this is my last one. But I want to try to get under 4 hours. And I want to keep seeing if I can finish it. So that's why I run marathons, to put myself in that spot. That is good training. Oh, something's due. All right, so what are you doing right here?